split in the middle of a stage. I hate it. I hate it. I think it's the last 2 streams anything actually happened, or does the anime and the Gundam still hate robots and his micro? Ah! She's not. She's better now and she's joined us. But we'll cover that in a second. So here we are at Mithril headquarters in MNeidengard Island. And Marcus is like, Z-Blue have managed to escape the pursuers of Sidereal, and they gone out. And Tessa's like, I really wish I could have helped, but I'm worried about a spy from Amalgam hidden within Mithril. She mentions Callian specifically. And regardless of however hard they try to track the leaks, they never manage to catch them. She speculates that Amalgam's setup is they have several leaders, and they're going to be difficult to eliminate all of them. And she figures they're cooperating with the Gaia Empire, like how they were working with Geminis in the Time Prison War, just because they're a bunch of jerks, mostly. And suddenly, secret phone call. It's Leonard. Howdy, Tessa! Actually, he calls her Teresa, like he calls her by her full name. Howdy, Teresa. How you doing? He's like, what are you doing? I just wanted to talk. Who the hell's this guy? Oh, I'm Leonard Testarossa. I just thought we'd come and talk to someone high up in Mithril, so I can talk to, because I'm from Amalgam, we wanted to have a little chat. And she just refuses to engage with him in his bullshit. And she tells him to leave Amalgam. Actually, let's go to MNeidengard's thing, because it mentions where it's from the mother. Okay, so this is the first time they've spoken in 6 years, and he's like, what are you calling for? And he never gives a straight answer, and he talks like about mother and father there, he talks about their parents, and she's like, Jesus fucking Christ, asshole. And she says, stop cooperating with Sidereal, or you're going down. And he's like, oh, well, I see I'm not going to convince you or anything, bye. And I'm going to destroy everything you care about and love in this world. See ya, sis. Bye. And then he hangs up because he's a shithead. And then Tessa orders Mardicus to call all crew and position themselves ready for battle. And she's like, damn it, Amalgam, where are you going to attack next? I hope Kaname and Sosuke are alright. Oh. Sagara. Meanwhile, that Dragon's Hive. Aoi explains how they couldn't join in because they're in the Eurasian continent, destroying other Gaia Empire bases. And they later teamed up with the 21st Security Company, and afterwards met up with Shah. Now that we failed the whole Wrath Babylon thing, we were just like, is Japan gonna fall next? Ooh. Come on, Daigard team. Show up properly, not these idiots. Whatever these will do. But the Daigard peeps are like, we are ready to protect Japan and stop it from falling, the last bastion of Earth. And they're worried about the there you go, Daigard team. They're worried about the kids like Wata and Shororo and everybody else they mentioned there, like by name. And because they'd have to focus on battle and keep missing school. And worst case scenario is that the volunteer club members would have to transfer to a different school. Oh, that truly is worst case scenario in the world getting taken over. It actually says volunteer club there. By aliens bent on destroying it. But most of the volunteer club kids are maintaining their machines except for Sosuke and Hibiki. And Mao's like, I think they just went to school or whatever, you know. And they know Hibiki and Sosuke got special memories at Jindai High, and the adult's like, damn, it's gonna end soon, they gotta graduate, and it sucks being not high school anymore. And then Akagi's like, dang it, Shinji, I hope you're doing good. You're a member of the volunteer club too. I hope you're alright. Z3.2 misses you. Shoutouts to Shinji. And then here we are at Jendai High. And here's Shimizu, the student council president. And, well, he's the former school council president, student council president, because he's graduated. And so he's asked to see Sasuke, and he admits in being complicit in the whole volunteer club thing with Chidori and Suzune, and not for any not for any reward, just did it out of pure gesture of friendship. And it meant the school got mixed up in a lot of crazy stuff. But the conditions used to permit that continue without lasting consequences, so it's fine. But the world has become a much less friendly place now, and the volunteer club, or rather Kanoe, the president, he's like, I can't really ignore that she's at the centre of everything bad that happens. This thing can't be allowed to continue. And he basically says he can no longer ignore the fact that the volunteer club's actions coincide too neatly with the reported exploits of Z-Blue. And if he's figured it out, other people will soon. But he's also an actual fucking super genius. It is, in essence, time to graduate. It's over, Sasuke. And then Sasuke slowly says, in his own way, that it's not just him, it's like he likes this place, and it's not just him, like Hibiki and other people like it. Yeah, and Naruto and Koji, you all like the school. He's like, well, it's no surprise. You're all human too, and with the good and bad things that implies, but this school is just a waypoint along the path of life. It's not a final destination. It's easy to forget sometime, but the student body have several decades of life left after graduation, as long as they don't get murdered by invading armies. But it's sobering stuff for Sasuke. When he gets back to class and everyone's like, howdy! What's going on? Ooh, welcome back to the Tokyo too. How's everybody doing? Where's Alto? Where's everyone? And they just start talking about all the other members of the volunteer club, and when they'll show up to graduation, and Sasuke's like, can't make any promises about tomorrow. And then he asks Chidori to take a walk with him. He's like, oh, off you go, Kanoe, go on, get going. Ooh, spicy bit, he doesn't know what he's going to say yet. Bum, 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 bum. So, Hibiki didn't go to school, he went to the hospital where the other Red Eye kids were. And Suzune finds him in the central courtyard and says something unconvincing about how it's the teacher's duty to ensure students aren't truants. And she says how her teacher dome is going to conclude tomorrow. And she says, hey, yeah, it's like, it's Sasuke. And then he said, have you concluded things with your nurse friend, Maki? He's like, actually she retired like 1 month ago due to an unspecified illness, and she didn't tell anyone where she was going or anything. It's like, oh, that's fucked up. He says, someone commented that grief over not being able to help Shinya and Masako, he mentions Shinya and Masako, the Red Eye girls, may have eroded her desire to be a nurse. And he's like, nah, I just misunderstood Maki all this time, and not just her, but also me, and all the other pilots, and you too, Suzune. I don't know shit. I'm an idiot. And Suzune's like, I can't put a name to it, but something inside me. Oh no, it's like she's like, I can't really put a finger on it, but I'm glad Maki's gone from your life. He's like, what? He's like, I don't know, like, I don't know what it is, but I'm glad she's out of the picture, and I'm scared, and I have been for a long time about this and how this makes me feel. And she says, what if my answers are even further ahead in the showdown with Astralis at Wrath of Babylon? Is the world actually going to end? And he's like, Sensei, please, this isn't the time. But she's talking, she's like, what is it? He's like, ugh! And then a bad man comes here and is like, we've come to kill you, jerks. We're amalgam. So Hibiki's like, boost! Whoop! Oh wow, he's really fast. And he fucks him up. Now he's breathing heavily. He's like, you shouldn't use your boost up power in your fatigue state. And he's like, yeah, but we would have got fucking shot and died if I didn't. And now this is like, wow, Hibiki's retained his strange sense of equilibrium I felt in him at Wrath of Babylon. He's still good and powered up. Goddamn amalgam. Let's go. Somebody said you're glad the Red Dead nurse is gone, so no one else is used to. Like, she even says when Hibiki's like, yeah, I'll go talk to everybody at the hangar. She's like in terms, she's like, I'm glad he's more social, but also now I have to share him with everybody. It's like she's really fucked up though. So Sasuke's taken Kaname to the volunteer club room, and he tells her that he wishes things could stay like this forever. And she's like, yeah, I do. And then whatever she's about to say next, he's like, so Sasuke, and then Leonard walks in and he's like, howdy! Fucking Leonard. He's like, I'm Leonard Testarossa. How you doing, Sasuke? So Sasuke pulls out his gun and he's like, oh, that's not very nice. He's like, put your hands up, amalgam dude. And Leonard refuses to put his hands up. He's like, I will not put my hands up, Sagara-kun. He's like, Sasuke, you just fucking shot him! He's like, no, I didn't do it. He's like, I got a bulletproof coat. You can't do shit to me. He's like, well, I'll shoot you again then. And then little noise, he calls in the Alastor, the world's smallest armed slave, playing the 1211 Alastor. It's the world's smallest armed slave to do battle with Sasuke, and Sasuke says, if you're not in it though, it's fucking useless metal. It's a bunch of scrap. And he's like, it's not though, is it? It's really good, actually, Sasuke. He's a fucking super genius. But Leonard says he just wants to have a talk, and he asks Kaname to calm Sasuke down. He's like, I'm not putting my hand on the gun. And Leonard's like, please, just listen. And he says he wants Chidori to come with him, and he promised her he'll give her as much freedom and wealth and the appropriate facility for her to do her research, whatever she wants. And she's like, I don't know what the hell you want. What's your fucking deal, dude? And he says the organisation he works under will begin to make their move soon. And he's not concerned about Mithril or Z Blue at the beginning, but the previous actions have ruffled the feathers a bit, and they've now got to take down the Arbalest and the Tuhada Danan by and also take in Chidori. And Leonard calls her Job, based on the Old Testament. And then he mentions he's come here to convince her to surrender before anyone she loves gets hurt. Yeah, this was when he said Job, but then he's like, I fucking hate you, Leonard. You're a piece of shit and I hate you. I'm not going anywhere. He says, are you still upset about that thing that happened before? And then she tells Leonard again to leave, and Sasuke's like, wait, what happened? What's the deal that happened? What the fuck, what? Yeah, there's like, you still angry about that thing that happened? It's like, don't mention it. He's like, wait, what thing happened? What, huh? Wait, huh? And she tells him to get the fuck out, and Leonard's like, I know that you're frustrated, that people around you are less intellectual, less intelligent than you are, and it's incredibly frustrating dealing with them when you're a super genius. And she just tells him to stop and get the hell out. And then it says, alright, fine, I'll do as you say, but don't blame me for what's about to happen. I gave you the chance. And then he leaves. And then Sasuke's like, Jittery. Gets a phone call from Hibiki, and he's like, Sasuke, Amalgam are attacking! What? Who could have guessed that the Amalgam boss is here? Oh, how was it? And this is scenario 16, Ending of the World. What the heck? What the heck? Turns out Amalgam have deployed troops to shoot up the city, and Chidori is like, damn. I'm fucking scared, dude. I'm afraid of myself and my power. I'm afraid of the lunatic who'd stop at nothing to kidnap me. And she says, I'm even afraid of you, Sasuke. He's like, you helped me get out of some serious trouble, but you're a scary, dangerous dude, and this time it's all going to end in tears. And she says, how is she... Fucking Leslie Nielsen looking Sasuke. And then she says, well, how am I going to deal with this undeniable love and undeniable fear I feel for you? I know. I'll panic. Yeah, it's the show. It's good for anyway. And then we launch our beautiful nerds. Hey, Chidori, it's the blue. And she gets, it's Kyoko sending me a Meru. So she's got a text message from Kyoko. It's like, what is it? And, it's bad. It's bad. That's why she made that face. Friggin' Amalgam attacking everybody, being a bunch of shitlord terrorists. Looks like the problem in MNeidengard Island's gonna have to wait. And everyone's worried about Tesla. Z-Blue, Amalgam's not the only problem you gotta deal with. Incoming dimensional distortion. And it's heterodynes. But what the heck? And Foxy was like, it's gotta be a coincidence. No, he's like, this isn't a coincidence, this is bad. And Hibiko's like, Sasuke's not answering his phone. Can you get through to him? Like, these goddamn arm slaves, where's Sasuke? This sucks. But look at this fucking weird thing. But the problem is, terrorists have put bombs everywhere and they're gonna blow everybody up. No, to the deploying a new game of Mecha Horror from White Wolf, if only. We can't even deploy them all. We only have 12 units this time because like this is all we could get repaired. The SR point is within 5 turns to defeat all enemies except for the Belial or defeat the Belial. The Belial is fucking full of shit though, remember. And the element change. Ikono. Yunaha. You've got like nobody suited to dealing with heterodynes except for these guys, I guess. Yeah, it's just a weird fountain sculpture thing. Well, oh, here's a matter. Jindai High School is another alma mater to us elements. We'll protect it both as members of the volunteer club and the students from class 4 of the second year. Sure thing, matter. Sure. Splats for Nerd the deploying. Magic Space Baby, fucking Nerd, Noriko. Remember, the original. Please. The fucking Nerd is the Monster Manual equivalent. Cosmic Rose, yep, this is the same game as last time. Same one as last night. Okay, now to fill in Circle 9, what happened. Marie, like, we rescued Merida, Nanai, Char's girlfriend, fixed her up. And then, that's basically it, like, nothing much really happened. Wu Fei fucked up. He was put in charge of Ryoma, Roger, and Chiriko to defend the base, and then decided the best course of action was to, you know, send them home. And just not fucking use them because he's awful. What are you gonna play? The same thing you play every night. No! It's fucked up. I've actually played like 8 different Super Robot Wars games. V1, 2, 2, 3, and then Goku, 3, 2, second OGs, W, yeah, it's 8. Yeah, Wu Fei was the day before, but like nothing fucking happened. Let's look up the stages, get reminded. Oh, we rescued Noriko. Rescued Noriko, and Nono flipped her shit and was like, I don't like you, you're too similar to Nono Riri, your name's the same, and you copying me with the Neisama, and Inazuma kick, and Noriko's like, I'm sorry, and then Lauk's like, hey, Nono, give that shit up on effort and guts, and then Noriko gets the serious face and is like, what the fuck did you say about trying hard about things? That's how you make miracles happen, asshole. And Nono was like, actually, me and Noriko are best friends now. And then we attacked Wrath Babylon, and it went really poorly. It went really poorly, and we had to leave. Unfortunately, all these dudes are really fucking good. Like, super good. And I hate it. Goddamn Lambda driver. And then after this, it's going to be Super Toho Wars. Incredible. Great. Such power. Mudayo. Just useless. Just mumbling in the background. Worthless garbage. I'll do this for the world. This is it. I'll end ya. Pico's really good. And it might get another series if the Fooly Cooly Season 2 and 3 goes well. By the way, it's not gonna go well. Yeah, we were all full of ourselves, like, let's attack Wrath Babylon and end this war. And then it turned out they had the sphere reactor and they fucking murdered us a lot. And then Australis showed up and Hibiki's like, I'm gonna kill myself to get that dude. And then he just held up his hand and was like, no, leave this place. I'm good. Stick up with who he never gets divorced from Duo, so he's Prince of Mars. Oh, you got one, lovely. That's something. He's got to do that, or otherwise he's never going to hit him. Oh, and like, I'm just getting to episode 37 of Zen, there's a plot. Half an episode, but still, I feel like now some characters on term go, yeah, I mean, like, they want to stop the Titans and all the other stuff, but it is mostly just Jared getting promoted because he's the only person left alive after all of his idiot schemes backfire fucking horribly. I guess these two are gonna be the nerds that deal with this shit down here. Guess with a gun that sounds like the audio's hung. I fucking hate it. Maybe we'll put her in something different. Wow. They say they can't fly in gravity, but don't worry. He's gonna zoom around a lot. I didn't upgrade this at all, did I? I mean, why would I? I hate that. I hate... Dragon's Hive sucks, alright? Just straight up. It's poop. Through the prayer wheel or whatever. It's a heterodyne. They are weird looking though, right? There's one that's a starfish. Darn it. There's the Dreidel one. There's the starfish one. There's the one that's a giant Daigard. There's one that's just the city of Kyoto. It's just underneath it. Titans are evil because they're corrupt as shit. And they're... the Titans are evil actually because of... like they form directly from the events of Stardust Memories because Koaraki is so fucking shit. And everybody in Stardust Memories is such a huge turd that an organisation somehow more fascist than fucking Zeon take over. Oh, the heterodynes are from Daigard, it's alright. Don't worry, you don't gotta worry about heterodynes in Gundam. There's no weird aliens like that in Gundam. Space sucks. Daigard's really good because it's a show about like this company that got this robot, and the dude wants to pilot and be super idealistic and save everybody, but it's actually really expensive to run a robot, and the army hate it, and it deals with like the problems of that in like a reasonably realistic manner, and the army like super fuck them over all the time and they're shitty, and then eventually the message is, hey, when something really bad has happened, then maybe we should like actually work together, and then they do, and then the ending of the series is just the heterodynes still keep coming and we've no idea why, and they're just going to keep coming, but they're just a natural disaster like earthquakes and other bullshit, and it sucks. Zeta does have some weird gender things, but that's Tona, isn't it? Depending on his mood. This isn't quite the Moonlight Butterfly, but it'll do. Right off, fish finger, huh? Oh, sorry, buddy. Roasted. These fucking jokesters. But yeah, Daigard is good, and the opening song is really good. Back Alley Space Boys. Back Alley Space Boy by the Cobra Twisters? But you're not allowed to listen to it in America. That Gundam, it's pilot. Argivolon, I haven't seen Argivolon, but I heard that was alright. Distinctly alright. Fuck, Gundam is good. Gundam, man. Oh good, actually can't hit anything I want to fucking hit. I made a list on that thing, but you gotta like type in the names. They don't give you a list of every anime ever to tick the box on. You gotta type in the name and find it. Ew. What the? Get him, Shu. It's the end. Yatsume. Bad dude. This is bad. Yatsume. Yeah, like, you can double attack Lambda Drive units all fucking day, and they will still wreck your shit. Yeah, just flak attack them, fuck that. Like, I made a list on it, and it's just like, okay, what's in Super Robot Wars that I played that I'm doing right now, okay, and what have I watched recently, and that was as far as I got. This is what a Class B soldier. Ew, what the heck? What the heck? On the History of Japan guide explains the rules. Yeah, like that's pretty much me. That's pretty much me. You can't just do that, Hildy. You've got to do the big move. Otherwise you're not going to hurt him, because the lambda driver barrier is fucking gross. Like, it's just super incredibly strong. Oh my god, he fucking hit one. He hit one and stole a bot. And now Nigel's getting ultra wrecked. This is real what plot special says of hard truth and lies, they fit weren't the most this theory. No, but the History of Japan guy did the real truth and it's fucked up. See, Amuro doing these sick moves works because we've seen him do like similar shit in the new, and then in the turn he's like, check this out, I can fucking fly now. Wow. Wow. Oh, here comes a dude with a knife. Sword cut. His Jigen's got the sort of like the beam pump for the unicorn. It's good. Inside it all invaded Japan and died in a tornado. It was the divine wind of Noriko moving at the speed of fucking light near them. Spun round with their arms out. Save him, Hildy. Oh, she used the shield though. At least she didn't use the shield, she just got fucking ultra murdered. That's fine too though. Being fucked up is the default state of humanity. It's good. A reminder that that little green ball on the waist is where Amuro's sitting right now, in that little cockpit. And that's a little plane that can fly around. You can detach and fly around. And Shah's in the fucking head of the Suzabi? Suzabi is fucking huge. I forgot that he was in the head. Because Amuro does the punch into the head and tears out the cockpit and carries him around in a little leg. I'd watch an anime of Naruto versus the Mongol Superman. Gotham Girls needs to get out of the genre comfort zone for anime. Everything I watch is the same. That's anime though. In this new fucked up world we live in, where something's successful and then everything for like the next year is that. Like your current two choices in anime right now in the current season are Monster Girls. I'm trapped in an MMO. It's it. It's your two choices. We haven't had Monster Girls in an MMO yet. And go for them just watch documentaries narrated by David Attenborough. A good choice though. A good choice. I've been watching a lot of Peter Cook and Dudley Moore. They're safe for TV stuff. And I forgot how good it is when Peter Cook gets Dudley Moore to just fucking corpse. And Dudley Moore's like, has to pretend to drink, or he's like shoving a sandwich into his mouth, not just crack up. I just noticed that he's going to write the game, he wants the bottom team manager 26 to make our animated research. That's a good way. Griffins are trapped in them over that months ago. You sound disappointed. Yeah, I mean, don't fuck the horse though. Don't fuck the horse. You just watched the one with that guy with the black sword about the MMO thing. Like Sword Art Online was massive, and now there's the other one that's new, and there's Grimgar with Ash, which is the I'm trapped in a D&D session because the like that's big too. But that's basically the same as being trapped in an MMO. Imagine that I had a rumor, I had a thing for those weird horse masks. That's called the entire human race. Everybody loves those horse masks. The like Record a Lot War is loads of famous anime people's D&D campaign turned into an anime, like how it went, and it's got like Gen Urobuchi in it, who did Urobuchi, who did Madoka, and he has loads of shit, just everything. And that was big, so they did their new thing, which was another D&D style campaign they've done. And that was huge. Then they changed up the character, they changed his character for some reason into a woman, but I mean, why wouldn't they? Have you seen that dude? And how he treats women? And so, that, like, trapped in a D&D game thing is real, which is like Grimgar and Ash. But I feel it's a more realistic one because every D&D game I've ever seen, played in, listened to, everyone's been a fucking clown, and Grimgar and Ash is that, where everybody's an idiot and it isn't super into it, and it's good. So here's like back to this bullshit. So Amalgam agents have taken the students hostage, and Chidori's super worried about Kyoko, and if Z-Blue make any sort of attempt to storm the place, then Amalgam will blow up the entire school and everyone in it. And the Kaname isn't really helping. She's like, it's all my fault! I should have gone with Leonard, and then all of this would have been avoided. Oh no! And then Sasuke's like, we can stop the bombs! All we gotta do is find the detonator. And let's find the thing, because I think we've got this like full conversation actually in the other one. Yeah, it's all my fault. No, it's the enemy's fault, not yours. Besides, they're fine, we can save them. It's like, save them, but you got no plan. Is it too late to figure one out? Are you serious? Are you that stupid? Look, the students are all hostages. Chidori, it's not only Kyoko that we need to be concerned about. The enemy are placing explosives in the entire school. There's no way we can find them all. Well, as long as we carry a specialised machine, like an arm slave, we can track down the explosives by seeking... Useless, pointless. I'm certain they're using complicated codes to send the trigger. Plus, the enemy is likely lurking around the school. Even with the ECS, they'll catch us, which is the cloaking system they use on the gun specs. Even if we were to track, they might even have a wide element spectral sensor, or a trace cancelling mic, or high sensitive magnetic sensor. Even if we were to track where the explosives are, do you really think you can deactivate it? I don't think you can even disassemble it. I'm certain they can develop something to track a nuclear magnetic resonator. Don't you get what you're going up against? Jerry, I'm sorry. I honestly don't understand what you're saying. You don't? I see. I guess you're the same too. Leonard was right. Say, Chidori, don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like I've lost my mind. I wasn't thinking that. But you... Yeah, that's right. Leonard was right. It's really irritating. Looking at me confused like that makes me feel like a fool. Jeez, all of you. How come you can't understand such a simple thing? You guys really that stupid? Chidori! That's the ability of a whisperer. The knowledge you obtained is above the average human knowledge. It's overwhelming you. Don't look down on others. Admit your illness and faults, and remember that you're always... By putting on a worried face, you place yourself in a higher moral position, huh? You think you can earn a higher stance with that? Naive. You said earlier you're afraid of me, but you love me. Me too. I love you. However, I'm afraid. I can't fully understand this feeling, but for some reason, you've captured my heart. And that feeling has been cycling and swirling ever since I met you. This has never happened to me. I see this world has changed, thanks to you. I'll protect everything, not only you, but everything that's connected to you. Because that's my mission. I need your help to save Tokiwa and the others. With your help, I guarantee you this mission will be a success, like always. Do you really think you can save everything? Affirmative, you and I can do it. I suppose this would be a kiss scene in a cheesy novel, but I still think we're not going to do it this time. I suggest we surrender. Chidori. Maybe you're right. A moron like me wouldn't be able to convince you. But I do want to help you, including the people you care about. But the chances are below 1%. Honestly, if I can save you, I couldn't care less what happened to this world. I'll do anything for you. But handing you to them isn't an option. Just fucking tases her. Stun gun. Sorry, Chidori. I gotta go. If Al was here, I suppose he'd think what I did was irrational. Then internally, Chidori, suppose you won't forgive me for what I'm gonna do, but this is the only option I can think of. I promise you, I'll protect everything that's linked to you. I gotta do it alone, even if it's only a 1% chance. I'll take that chance. And, oh, we're back. Like, Grimgar and Ash has got a wizard who, like the sorcerer lady, she's trained explosion magic. She's only leveled up explosion magic. She costs all of her magic points to cast her one spell, and then she faints instantly as soon as she does it. And she's leveled up by attacking the bad dude's castle and shooting it. And the dude's like, fuck you, why are you attacking my castle with explosion magic? You some sort of fucking asshole? Sorry, Nige, you're actually having a bad fucking time right now. That's okay, because Wada is the incredible healing baby man. There's a paladin lady who's like she joins the team because it starts off with the dude. The dude like watches TV, plays video games, and he dies. And then a goddess says, "Do you want to go to heaven?" He's like, "Sure." He's like, "They got no TV there." And he's like, "That sucks." Well, you can go to this other world then. He's like, "Sure." And then he has to join a guild, and he has to level up and earn money and do guild jobs, and it's all boring and shitty, but like, it's really well done. And he meets this other lady who's an idiot. He's like, doesn't matter how much she levels up, she's never going to get smarter than this. And then he spills a drink on her or something. And no, she gets eaten by a frog. She gets eaten by a giant frog, and he saves her. And then she's in the house like, you got me all covered in sticky and covered in goo. And then you abandoned me. You gotta take responsibility. And all the women are like, oh my god, he got that girl pregnant? Oh no, he treats women so badly. And then the paladin lady hears about it, and it's like, I heard you treat people really badly. I want to join. It's like, what? No, and she grabs his arm, like, please, I need this. And she's just super masochist, and she's like, I will jump in front of every blow and fucking die. I don't give a fuck. Just let me get murdered. Ugh. 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 No. That one, there you go. To be fair, that street being the same street everything else occurs in, it's not the same street that things happened in previous games. It's not like that fucking office that's in every game. And it's also from Full Metal Panic, so they're allowed to have their scene in it. Finally. And then the main dude, he gets the steal ability, but mostly he just manages. He learns water magic. He's like, I'm gonna learn element magic, and then it sucks, and all he can do is like fill a glass of water from across the room.